AI is currently one of the strongest narratives for this bull run, and in Cardano we have the Singularity Net Ecosystem, an ecosystem full of complementary AI companies that are actually working together towards the development of AGI. In this video, we'll dive deeper into these exciting crypto projects that are part of this ecosystem and the important role they are playing in the development of beneficent and benevolent artificial general intelligence. And for sure, many of these projects, because they're in the AI niche, will have incredible potential, not only for the next bull run, but for the years to come. And you have a great chance here to learn about them while you're still very early. But let's start first by giving you a little bit of context about Singularity Net, what it is, its mission, and the need for it in the real world, and what led to the creation of this AI ecosystem, why a single project was not enough. And we've all seen with the release of ChatGPT and even Sora, just a little bit of what AI is actually capable to do. It has a huge potential. And the truth is, it doesn't even compare to the potential of artificial general intelligence that is actually superior to the ones we have as humans. And it's a general intelligence that is not only capable of doing specific tasks like current AI, but it has a diverse set of skill sets without our limitations. So you can imagine its potential. And the truth is, there are right now a lot of centralized companies working to develop this AGI. Companies like OpenAI itself, Google, Facebook, that are developing AI, but also competing to achieve AGI as fast as possible, hoping to reach this kind of intelligence first, because the company who reaches it first has a huge power. They will have this technology that is far superior to everything we have right now, and that will keep on giving them competitive advantage, new technologies, a lot of benefits we don't even imagine right now. Because a centralized entity would have the power to basically better the world or actually ruin it. They would control almost everything, and that's super scary, because it would be something that would affect all of us and over which we wouldn't have any kind of control. And to avoid that, to avoid potential issues with the development of AGI, and to make sure AGI is aligned with what is actually better for humans, for humankind, we have Singularity Net. And Singularity Net created this ecosystem to work towards AGI. Basically, Singularity Net is a decentralized AI marketplace that incentivizes the development and commercialization of AI services to their marketplace that leverages blockchain technology. And basically, they focus on allowing and making the services available to the world without censorship and in a decentralized way. And the spin-offs came as a need for a complete ecosystem, to have a complete AI, right? A complete AGI. So you do need other things to be able to provide this AGI that is decentralized and benevolent. You need, for example, decentralized computing power to run this AI, and decentralized storage as well. And that's where NuNet, the project from the ecosystem, comes to solve that issue. Then we have Hypercycle, that is a blockchain that will actually facilitate the communication and the learning process and transactions of services within these AI services and AI agents, which is super important to reach an actual AGI state. And we have other things like, for example, Singularity.Bio, focused on applying AI into finance and developing that financial skill set and knowledge. And we'll discuss all these services and projects today. What is important to notice is that Singularity Net is an open ecosystem. Anyone can come, participate, make services available in their AI marketplace. And they are also focused on developing decentralized governance for the development of AI and AGI, so that we are sure that our concerns as humans are also respected in this process that will affect everyone. And the great part is, thanks to what they are building, we don't need to trust centralized entities. We have decentralization, transparency, open source work where everyone can come participate, and where you can even say your opinion and make it heard through their governance process. And if you want to learn more about Singularity Net, you can check the video I've done about this project here at the top. But now let's get to what matters and to what you really want. That is the deep dive into the projects in this ecosystem. And first, as you can see here, we have Rejuve.Bio, a revolutionary project that is leveraging and training AI to provide new solutions in terms of longevity and aging related issues. This project is almost like a spin-off of an existing project that is Rejuve, and they are actually working with a specific set of flies that have shown a lot of progress and promise in terms of this longevity research. So they can actually have a big chance to increase our potential lifespan, but also the quality of our life as we get old. This project leverages cryptocurrency to incentivize individuals to participate, to share their data in a safe way through the blockchain for this research in solutions that will increase the longevity of humans. And Rejuve.Bio, as far as I was able to understand, doesn't have their own unique token. Instead, they are leveraging the Rejuve.AI token as their partners, intimate partners, a project that of course we'll dive into later as well. And they are currently running a crowdfunding campaign to fund this project, where you'll get some equity for assisting and investing in the project. So you can go check that out. Then we have Cogito, that is focused on tokenizing traditional finance assets into the blockchain, leveraging AI for pegs and for intelligent asset management. They were actually doing some very interesting work in terms of stablecoins. And Cogito does have their own token, one that is still very early stage, and it's extremely volatile with only a $2 million market cap. So naturally, you need to bear in mind that there is a considerable risk in investing in such an early stage project, even though the potential for appreciation is just as large. Then we have here Singularity.DAO, which basically is using artificial intelligence to create trading strategies to maximize returns for the users. This is very interesting because they believe through these trading strategies, they can bring financial freedom to individuals and allow them the time, the conditions to focus on more relevant and important matters in life. And besides that, they are also acting as a token launchpad for projects on the Singularity Net ecosystem. So basically, if you leverage the technology developed by Singularity.DAO, you're actually able to earn passive income, as the AI agents will be the ones responsible for balancing your portfolio and adapting it to the market cycles. While you should probably not put all of your money into these strategies, into these AI agents, I think it's definitely something interesting to experiment with, but of course not financial advice. Make your own decisions. And Singularity.DAO does have their own token and it's live, and they just had a very significant rally, as you can see here. But Singularity Net also has a small market cap with less than 100 billion, so it's also a very early stage and new token, I would say. If you're enjoying the process of learning more about these projects and this ecosystem, don't forget to leave me a like and maybe even subscribe, because we can dive deeper into them in future videos. And now we have here Rejuve.AI, the project we already talked about. They leverage AI with a very similar mission to Rejuve.Bio to extend the longevity and provide humans with more years of healthy living. And for that, they are creating an incentivized network for people to share their health data in a private and secure manner for the health studies, and where AI will work on this data to analyze it and provide research-based recommendations to increase the health of the people and to increase the potential longevity and quality of life. It's super interesting what they are doing and all the technology and ideas behind this project, and it's certainly one that you should definitely dive deeper into. As you know, Rejuve does have a token. It's a recent token as well, with a very low market cap, and also a lot of tokens that have not yet been distributed, as you can see here. So as you can imagine, even though they do have huge potential, we should expect considerable levels of risk and a lot of volatility if you decide to actually invest in this token. But then we have NuNet, that is a deep in project one of the biggest narratives out there, and right now, at least for the next bull run. And this project is focused on decentralizing computing power and decentralizing storage for everyone. And this is extremely needed and useful for AI development, because you can leverage this decentralized computing power and storage to run your AI models, to train them for everything you need. And it makes actually the process of training complex AI models accessible to people that don't have the hardware, right? Because sometimes the hardware can cost a lot of money. And NuNet, as you can see here, they also have their own token, and they've had a significant rally, although not as significant as Singularity Net's rally. And NuNet is also a token with low market cap, around the $15 million, and with half of the tokens still to be distributed. So definitely take a look at tokenomics and do your research, and take a look at the vesting schedules before considering any investment. If you want to learn more about NuNet, however, we have done a video about this project, so you can check it out here at the top. I think that will be useful. And then we have Sophiaverse, and Sophiaverse is a crypto NFT game all about artificial general intelligences. It's an actual metaverse with a great story that provides APIs for integration of other games into this metaverse. And it's a metaverse based on Sophia, the AI robot for which Ben Goertzel, the founder of Singularity Net, was heavily involved in the development process. And Sophiaverse does have a token that powers the metaverse, a token that has a very low market cap, as you can see here, and a very low circulating supply, because it's super early stage, so that's something to consider. And then we have Awakening Health. This is an exciting project, as it is a joint venture between Singularity Net and Hanson Robotics, and it's actually a fantastic use case for AI, because this project leverages AI and robotics to build and employ human-like caregivers for elders, for individuals with disabilities. And they already have a working robot that is great, that is certainly a super revolutionary technology and use case. I think for this project, blockchain technology will at most be used in the background for transparency in the development of the AIs and for hosting these AI models that will be developed for the project. As such, there is no actual token for it, at least not so far. And then we have here Mindplex, that is a decentralized multimedia platform that aims to revolutionize the process of content creation and monetization. You know, it aims to solve issues such as fake news, scams, false advertisement, issues that will become increasingly more real with the development of AI, as you can have really good deepfakes, for example. In addition, it allows creators to monetize their work without being dependent and reliant on a centralized institution. So there will actually be a reputation system in the platform and AI-based algorithms and tools available for these purposes. Clearly, I think there's a need in the world for decentralized social media with less censorship, no hidden agendas, and no control from centralized entities or the government. So this project does have a very significant use case and a lot of potential, because freedom of expression is a crucial human right. This project is in a very early stage, so it doesn't have a live token as well. And then we have Gem Galaxy, a more creative project, as it is an AI-driven music platform that seeks to transform the music industry. You know, their AI models basically analyze data on the artists, on their activities, and provides recommendations for improvement in the marketing and in the connection with their audience, which is extremely important for artists. And they use blockchain for facilitating the payment, for transparency, and for automated distribution of royalties according to clear rules. And through their platform, you can also have a more direct experience with your fans and even gamify their experience, sell NFTs, tickets, merchandise, whatever you can think of. So far, Gem Galaxy doesn't seem to have a token. Then we have Hypercycle, that is a layer 2 blockchain that is being built to run the AI models of Singularity Net, the Singularity Net marketplace, and all the spin-offs. This blockchain is supposed to be massively scalable, as you can imagine, and it's very specific to the development of AI, to the communication between AI. So you even have a specific language for the development of AI, and it will have a unique consensus mechanism based on proof of reputation of these AI models that are being generated. And this blockchain will allow AIs to transact information and even services within themselves and with users. And yes, we do have the Hypercycle token for those of you asking. That is a very early stage token as well, small market cap, but also an extremely small circulating supply. So definitely do some careful research before deciding to invest. Then let's move on to TrueAgi. That is a service focused on providing both centralized and decentralized custom AGI as a service. This would make a powerful technology available to increase the productivity of almost everyone, of companies, small, large, in a trustful, ethical, safe, and benevolent way, which is extremely important. TrueAgi focus on the customization of the solutions and of the AGI to the needs of these enterprises. And so far, TrueAgi has no token launched and available for trading. Then let's move on to a very similar project with a few nuances. That is Singularity Studio, that is focused on developing and building specific AI solutions for enterprises. And maybe here's the difference, is they are focused on actually building, while TrueAgi is focused on the AGI and providing AGI as a service and adapting it to customers, almost like a SaaS software, but instead of a SaaS, you're offering AGI. So this is very different because you're building them, you're tailoring solutions to the needs of the companies, while still making it compatible with existing decentralized frameworks, which is very important to make sure that these models are easy updatable, are always using the most cutting edge open source technology. In terms of areas, they are more focused on fintech, Internet of Things, and healthcare, and of course, large enterprise adoption, the needs of large enterprises, because they believe that a lot of the AI services that can come from these companies can actually be very useful in the development of AGI, of this decentralized AGI Singularity Net aims for. And this project also doesn't have a live token. And finally, as the last project in the ecosystem, we have Twin Protocol. That is a revolutionary protocol focused on reducing a big issue, that is the knowledge loss from employees that are departing, that heavily affects companies, and that turns out to be a billion-dollar problem. With all the required knowledge of the work that has been executed by the employer in the company, so that skill set, that knowledge will always be available for the company. But as an individual yourself, you can also leverage your digital twin to help you with the completion of simple tasks, or even to help you assess some knowledge you might have forgotten from the past. So it can be useful in your own work. But more than that, they actually provide you with a marketplace where you can monetize your skills. You can use your AI twin in this marketplace. You can sell the access to this AI twin, and people can actually leverage their skill set and their knowledge to improve their business and to serve their purposes, which is very interesting use case. And who knows, a market with a lot of potential. Is like multiplying yourself to make twice the money. And this is of course a very early stage project, and even though they are expected to have a token, the token hasn't been launched yet. So as you can see here, it's an ecosystem with a lot of projects, a lot of potential, a lot of different use cases to try to create different services that complete each other, and a true AGI that is a lot of different capacities, I would say. And the great thing about this project is you do have some really brilliant minds in this community working together that have achieved so much, and then they're helping each other to move this project forward, which I think is super valuable and a great advantage when compared to other ecosystems. And of course, if you're interested in AI tokens, in crypto AI, and you want to benefit from the potential of this AI narrative, not only in this bull run, but also in the future, you should definitely check the video I have here about AI tokens, the top 5 AI tokens for myself, in my own opinion, to hold for this bull run. and I'll see you there.